Welcome back, trainers, and as more information emerges about the new friends list and trading, I'll be bringing you the latest. So to the left, we have an exclusive Alolan egg that can only be sent to you by a friend, that can be received through a gift, which we'll take a look at an image here in just a moment. Now, these gifts, I do believe, are received through the Pokestop, and then you can send them to friends to increase your friend hearts, because there's different levels of friendships. And we're going to go over how long it's going to take to get to each level here in just a moment. Some of them take quite a long time. So we have the image of the gift in the middle there. That is what you'll be receiving, I do believe, from the Pokestop. And then upon sending it to a friend, they will have a postcard from the Pokestop itself as to where you got this gift. And then to the right, we have the trading icon with the million stardust. That is hilarious. And then you have the trading symbol over there, the options, just a little tutorial going through that. All right, so here, let's get into some juicy stuff. We have more images of Alolan Pokemon that have been added into the master game file. So that looks great. The Alolan Marowak is fantastic looking. I really like those flames, the design, and how they made it. Obviously, Niantic didn't design this. They did for the Pokemon GO sprite itself, but the images of the Alolan Pokemon have already been made, so they're just adding it into the Pokemon GO game. All right, now we have the Alolan Rattata and the Alolan Raticate. Now, I really like the Rattata style in this game. I never really was a fan of the Alolan Raticate. I just don't like the way it looks, and same with the Alolan Persian, unfortunately, but that is what it is. So there are some new images for you there. As you may know, they are going to be dropping trading by the end of this week, so they did add those in because, like I said, we will be receiving Alolan eggs from friends, and that's going to be crazy. And now we have the images of a friends list here. You're going to be receiving a specific friend code, and I do not think it's going to be random generated every time. You're going to maybe have one specific code all the time. Now, I was thinking about this, and a good way to make it so you can't be harassed by other people who you don't want to continuously add you as a friend is make it so you have a random generated code every single time somebody wants to be your friend, and that code will be registered to them, and then you receive their code, vice versa, right? So I don't know, maybe like a trainer ID like in the main series games, but except for it's going to be randomly generated every time you want to make a friend request. So we're over here on an article written by IGN. We're going to cover how long it's going to take to reach each level of friendship and the little perks here. I went over this in my first video, but we're going to go into a little bit more in depth here. So once you've added a friend, you'll be able to achieve one of 4 friendship levels: good friend, great friend, ultra friend, and BFF. No, best friend. All right, raising your friendship level will offer various bonuses, including reduced stardust costs for trade. So if you don't know, it's going to cost stardust to trade Pokemon, and if you're not that great of friends yet, say you're just on the good friend and great friend level, it's going to cost quite a bit of stardust to trade legendaries or Pokemon that you have not entered into your Pokedex yet, as well as shinies. So keep that in mind. But the higher your friendship, the lower, much lower stardust it will cost. So raising your friendship level will offer various bonuses, including reduced stardust cost for trades, extra damage during gym battles alongside your friend. Now, it just says gym battles, but it's gym and raids. That's where you get the extra damage, and you're going to get more damage the higher your friendship is. So that is massively game changing. It's gonna, I'm serious, like, you can use different kind of Pokemons, different combos now. I mean, this game is just evolving. It's just great. All right, so good friend, trade all Pokemon except mythical. All right, we had that, we pretty much knew that, right? Great friend, stardust discount for trading, attack bonus during gym battles with that friend, 1 additional premier ball for raids alongside that friend. So that's pretty nice. And keep this in mind. So say you are like a good friend with a couple people in the raid, say everybody, and there's like 10 of you. It's not going to multiply. It's going to be whoever's your highest friend. You're going to get that damage, okay? So if you're good friends with a lot of these people, but you're best friends with somebody else, you're not going to get the good friend, and then the best friend added on. You guys are just going to go and like sweep godly style and just completely demolish that gym. It's going to be just with that good friend. You're going to get that bonus, and that's that, okay? All right, so Ultra Friend. Additional Stardust discount for trading. Large attack bonus during gym battles and raids with a friend. 2 additional Premier Balls for raids alongside that friend. Now, I'm pretty sure you're going to get that bonus for raids too, and not just gym battles. Why do you need some sort of attack bonus for gym battles? They're easy enough as it is. So I'm pretty sure they just didn't put that in here in this article. All right, now best friend. This is the crazy one. And like I said, we're going to go over how long it's going to take to get each one of these after I read these. So major Stardust discount. This is best friend for trading. Largest attack bonus during gym battles with that friend, and also raids. 4 additional Premier Balls for raids alongside that friend. So that is pretty intense. Note that these bonuses will not stack. There you go. For example, if you're raiding with the best friend, which gives you 4 extra Premier Balls during that raid, and Ultra Friend, 2 extra Premier Balls during that raid, you'll only receive the bonus for the single highest friend. So there you have it. There you go. They nailed it right there. You may be wondering, well, how are we going to increase our friendship level? Do we just add that person and we're simply just going to have to wait, and over time the friendship will increase? No. All right, so what you're going to have to do is send them gifts, trade with them, battle with them, raid with them. There might be a few more things that just aren't explained here, but for the most part, that is the main way to increase your friendship. Now, you can only bring it up once per day, and it's not like, oh, a half a heart today and another half a heart tomorrow, and then, say in a week you'll have a best friend. It's not going to work like that. It's going to have some sort of, I'm not sure how the ranking is going to work for it, and I'm not talking about who's highest, but just how it's going to calculate it. Now I'm going to go down here and you're going to see the numbers. This is crazy. Here we go. Good friend, 1 day. Perfect. Okay. Great friend, 7 days. Ultra friend, reasonably 30 days. Best friend, 90 days. So you're not going to see any best friends for 3 months. All right? Period. And there you go. It's going to take 3 months to become best friends and get that super good bonus. It's funny. I was watching Trainer Tips video, and Swag Tips, he made a comment in there, and I seen it and absolutely agree with him. Why is Ultra Friend, third? Shouldn't Ultra Friend be the last and best friend be second? I mean, he literally took the words out of my mouth. I was thinking that too. I was like, yeah, Ultra, it's Ultra. Best is, less than Ultra, I would assume. No big deal. It's just funny to me. Okay, so there you have it. It's pretty solid. I mean, as far as everything is going and where everything is pointing towards, the cheatability for people to be able to cheat or do anything shady with this system, there's always going to be people, and I could tell you several ways, but I don't want to give people ideas. But it's looking somewhat solid. 1 million Stardust, that is so smart on Niantic's end. You know why? That's going to discourage people from wanting to just immediately hoard over legendaries. You might see these accounts with all these Pokemon traded over time. And then people might be like selling them or trying to sell them to you or selling them on the internet with you guys know the drill to a degree. But with that 1 million Stardust lock right there until you become better friends, it's gonna definitely prevent people from just transferring legendaries over to accounts. Like I said, there's gonna be people who find loopholes, but nonetheless, for the most part, the majority of them, and I'm not talking about spoofers or anything. Spoofers don't pose a threat. So if you're all on that spoofer kick and you're hating on them, which if you're gonna say, oh, you're a spoofer lover, don't even bother, please. It's nothing like that. I'm just not gonna treat them like garbage like a lot of other people do. But they're still cheating. It's not right. So I'm not condoning it. But at the same time, it's not the spoofers you gotta worry about. It's the shady people out there who are doing other things, trying to rip people off for certain legendaries and things like that. But anyway, you're not going to have really much disadvantage. A spoofer can go somewhere around the world, get a cool Pokemon far away, go to another person closer and trade them, which will actually help and benefit to a degree, because the farther away you trade Pokemon, say that Pokemon came from Africa and you're in the United States, you're not going to get some super great rewards. It's like more candy. And I think that's also a smart thing to do, not give out extra rewards, because then the spoofers or whoever else is going to be doing this are going to benefit real well. Okay, now in closing, I just want to go over a few more things. So you have to be 100 meters in distance with the person you are trading with. It can't just be around the world, okay? And you have to make sure that they're on your friends list as well. So you can only trade people on your friends list, and they have to be within close proximity with each other. All right, so on to the actual trade itself. So you have a 100% IV Pokemon, and you want to trade the other person 100% IV Pokemon. Well, guess what? You have a possibility of getting worse IV Pokemon in that trade, because it's going to shuffle. But at the same time, if you had something that was like a 12, 15, 12, the possibility of it being 100 is there. So that's a plus as well. Okay, and I'm going to give you my personal insight as to why they did it like that. To prevent more cheating. So you can't hoard a whole bunch of 100% IVs, completely top-notch Pokemon. You're going to get shuffled into the mix. You'll get what you get, and that's that. Equals fairness. Personally, that's a smart move. All right, and I mean, that's basically it. So if you don't like the fact that the IVs are going to be re-rolled, sorry, it is what it is. It's like the new gym rework. It kind of sucks, but at the same time, it was just a quick fix to stop the botting with the mass Blisseys. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'll be catching y'all next time.